Let me say something clearly. Most people are not lazy. They're trapped. They're trapped in a system that rewards obedience, punishes ownership, and keeps people just comfortable enough to never leave. And if you feel stuck right now, this isn't a character flaw. This is the first sign that you're waking up. Now the question is whether you're going to do something about it or men in black yourself, numb it, and go back to what you were doing yesterday that hasn't been working for most of your life. Change doesn't start with motivation. It starts when you get fed up. And guys, I'm not talking about having a full-on meltdown like you're a 3-year-old. I'm saying just a quiet realization that this isn't what I signed up for. This isn't the trajectory that I wanted my life to go. I believe I have greatness inside of me. If you're saying those things to yourself, you're waking up. If you feel like you've been doing everything that you've been told to do your entire life, and maybe you're doing everything that your parents did and everything that your friends are doing, that is the pattern and that is the system. You go to work, you pay the bills, you're doing the right thing, but eventually you realize the system that you're in, it's not broken, it's just not meant for you to win in. And when you start to wake up and feel that way, that's disgust. And here's the key part. If you ignore that feeling, it's not going away. It's going to turn itself into resentment. So once you admit to yourself that you're done with this life, you're tired of trading time for money at the job that you hate, the next question, it becomes obvious. What the hell would I rather be doing instead? A lot of you will say anything, and I get it, but let's talk about it. This is where desire shows up. And guys, I'm not talking about the desire to have flashy things and Instagram fame and all that BS that the world tries to tell you that you need. I'm talking about the real stuff. Control over your time, financial freedom, owning something instead of renting something your whole life. What do you think about building equity instead of just income? Guys, we got out of that broken system by becoming real estate investors. And it took me to get to the point that I'm talking to you about, where I felt disgusted with where I had been in order to move forward with where I wanted to go. And it wasn't just that I was motivated to quit a job. I knew that I had something more in me and that life was supposed to be better than just going to work, trading time for money, doing the same thing that everyone else was doing and expecting a different result. So I decided to make a change, and not because it was easy, but because the alternative was going back to the job I hated, and I couldn't live with that. Plus, I was about to get fired. Now, here's the problem. Even when you've got those emotions of disgust and you're ready to make a change and you desire that change, the second that you decide to make that change, fear is going to creep in and it's going to raise its ugly head. And I'm not talking about the fear of losing money. I'm talking about the fear that comes from the regret of realizing, if this works, what the hell have I been doing for all of these years? I should have started earlier. This is the fear nobody talks about. And this is the fear that I want to coach you to use. Because this is the truth. If you can get past that fear, the excuse, it's not the system anymore. It's now you. You have to take the responsibility and put it on your shoulder. And guys, that's uncomfortable. This is where most people will tap out. Say, I'm just going back to work. Yeah, I hate it. Life sucks, but that's what I'm resigned to. And they start telling themselves things like, now's not the time. And then I'll ask, well, if now's not the time, when is a good time for you to make a change? And then they'll say, but Robbie, rates are too high. Guys, when people say that, there's great deals in every market. Get off your ass. And then, of course, the old faithful, but the market's crazy. It's so uncertain. These things that you're telling yourself when you're doing that, that's not logic. That's just fear dressed up as intelligence. And if you use the fear that way, it'll stop you. But if you can think to yourself, what if I don't make a change? What's going to happen if 10 years from now I wake up and I'm still going to the job that I hate? And I'm still dealing with the boss that's an asshole. I'm trading my time for money, so I'm capped at what I can possibly earn. Life sucks. Do you really want to be that guy? So when you get there in life, guys, and you're at this crossroad, this is when you're going to do one of two things. You're either going to go back to what was comfortable, what you've just told yourself you're disgusted by and that you don't want to be doing, or you're going to make a change. And the responsibility that you're going to take on, that's actually good news. Because once you accept that this is on me, that also means that you accept that you can make the change. For us, this is why real estate investing worked, especially value-add real estate. Because we didn't wait. We're not speculating. We're not praying for appreciation. We buy problem properties that need lots of work, We fix those problems and we create value. And look, the same process applies to life. Look what I did there. What do you guys think of the sunglasses? Guys, the job system, it caps your upside. And the consumer system that we all get caught up in, it keeps you distracted and probably keeps you in debt. And here's the big one that the world is just eaten up with today, the blame system. That system of being a victim, it keeps you powerless. But becoming an entrepreneur, especially a value-add real estate investor entrepreneur, it forces something different. Ownership, decision-making, and accountability. And yeah, it can be uncomfortable. But so is staying broke, stuck, and frustrated. So pick one. If you feel stuck, don't numb it. Don't complain about it. And for God's sake, don't ask someone for permission. That discomfort you're feeling, it's telling you something. Get disgusted enough with your circumstances that you'll be honest with yourself. And then want something badly enough that you're willing to commit. Fear staying the same more than you fear failure. And take responsibility before you ever feel ready. This is how people actually escape the broken system. And guys, this is how real estate investing changed my life. When I started out, I was in a place that I was disgusted by. I was afraid that if I didn't make a change, life was never going to get better. And I had people that I needed to feed, people that depended on me. So I made a choice to become an entrepreneur and a real estate investor, and I never looked back. You can make the same choice, or you can choose to stay where you're at and keep hating your job. Maybe choke out your boss one day. I've been there, and I've done that. And I'll tell you what, being rich and having options and doing rich people shit, it's way more fun than fighting with the boss.